Hi, everyone. Thanks for staying with us. This is hour 2 of Weather Underground. I'm Mike Bettis.
And I'm Alex Wilson, and we still have lots to talk about tonight. October warmth for some, chilly here in the Northeast, and the wet pattern in the West. Our own Bob Henson is going to join us to break it down.
We're going to start tonight, though, with where the rain is, where it's falling right now. We're going to have active weather through the overnight.
Yeah, how about I take it from here, and I'll show everybody where we've got rain. It's mostly up into the northern tier right now, through parts of Minnesota and the Dakotas. We've got the heaviest rain still focused into northeastern parts of South Dakota and eastern sections of North Dakota. Notice just due southwest of Fargo, we've got some moderate to heavy rain showers. Even along sections of central Minnesota, we've seen some heavier rain. We'll take a closer look over in this area. Notice here around the New London area, south of Bruton, we've got some moderate showers. So it's a tough drive home into this part of the country. We're also watching for the potential of some stronger storms, even some severe weather into parts of the plains tonight. So for more details on that, the who, the what, and the where, I want to send it to Dr. Greg Forbes, our severe weather expert. He's standing by in the lab with more freeze warning. Let's take a look at the real estate. Parts of Massachusetts, just about all of Rhode Island, Connecticut, into New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Maryland. Also looking at parts of West Virginia and Virginia. Freeze warnings posted. Further off to the south, that's where we've got frost advisories in effect. Just about all of Delaware included under the frost advisory. The northern sections up towards Wilmington under a freeze warning. There is that dip in the jet stream for the early part of the week, but notice late week we've got another one, and that's going to keep the colder air in the picture. We'll also be watching for some high elevation snow into northern New York and New England. Not just today, but really into the end of the week. Look at these highs by Thursday. We're not out of the 30s in Binghamton, New York. By Friday, how about a high of 48 in Buffalo, 44 in Burlington, 40 as good as it gets for Caribou, and the big cities holding in the low to mid 50s. So you'll be chilly as well. New York City and Boston, Bangor, Maine in the upper 40s. Buffalo average low is 40. We're staying very close to that, but the average high is where we'll be beneath it tomorrow, Thursday, and Friday. Notice Saturday, Ryan, folks want to get outside. That's the day to do it, because those temps a few degrees above average, and 60 in Buffalo in late October. You don't get those too often.
That's shorts wearing weather up in Buffalo.
Oh yeah. Oh, gosh, frankly, by May.
Actually, frankly, 40.
It's going to be a cold night across parts of the Northeast. I mentioned some of those numbers, the frost advisories and the freeze warnings in effect.
It's going to not feel right because it's been so warm lately, so it's going to be a bit of a shock to the system.
But at the same time, it will feel so right.
Yes, it will. Isn't that? It's kind of an oxymoron, maybe.
No, but you're right. It's something that we've kind of been spoiled a bit. If you,
it's so right, it's wrong, or is it so wrong, it's right? I don't know. One or the other.
Either or. Let's ask our personal weather station owner.
Let's do that. Let's just get to the point here.
Joseph Becker is a personal weather station owner as well as a National Weather Service trained storm spotter. Kent, Maine. So it is going to be another cold night for you guys.
Matchups as well.
Look
who's here.
I'm glad you asked.
Alex Wilson is here. Alex, why don't you step up to the plate? Because it's about the pitching, the batting matchups, right? So tonight for the Cubs, it's left-handed thrower Jon Lester. Okay, now keep in mind the Indians hit a lot of home runs this postseason, a predominantly left-handed lineup, okay? They've been batting six left-handers in their lineup, pull hitters. We showed you the stats, right? But what's the advantage to Jon Lester? He loved to throw down and away to left-handed hitters. His pitches so far this year, look at this. 986 pitches down and away to left-handed hitters. You can't pull the ball to right field if you're a lefty, right? You can't do it. So maybe advantage Jon Lester. However, the Indians, step down, darling. The Indians, their manager, Terry Francona, he's batting 7 righties tonight in the starting lineup for the Indians.
Thought about it.
I think he had something going on, right? Notice this. How many pitches are down and away to righties? 556. What can righties pull on and hit to left? It's down and in. Oh, the chess match continues. But Corey Kluber, right-handed thrower for the Indians, predominantly down and in to left-handed hitters. Alex Wilson?
There it is. Guess what I'm pulling it.
So what does Joe Madden, manager for the Cubs, do? Yep, he puts 6 lefties in his lineup tonight. Advantage, we still think, is to the Cubs. However, how about this little ditty for you?
All right.
The starting lineup tonight for the Indians against Jon Lester in his career, 4 home runs. Cubs starting lineup tonight against Corey Kluber, 0 home runs. We'll see how weather and the matchups go tonight. But if weather is a factor, we think Jon Lester has the advantage.
There you have it. Good stuff. Thanks for letting me play. Thanks.